have a speciality. Ramanuj Acharya, he had so many god brothers, and then he served all of his single god brothers. Everybody had the specialty, and Ramanuj Acharya, he served all of them. So Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhant, all his disciples also had all qualities, and he served all of them. The most of them, of course, like Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Maharaj. What did he learn from him? Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Maharaj said, when I do kirtan, so often my focus is how beautiful is he singing. Normally, the tendency is there. People might think, oh, I can sing so beautiful, he has such a beautiful voice. Normally the focus is on that, and people will praise you and clap for you. Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Maharaj said, all the melody, rhythm, if you forget that, what is more important? The mood of the kirtan. What's the essence, the meaning of the bhajan? What do the acharyas want to say with this bhajan? That is more important. Don't focus on the singer or the melody, on the instruments. So, in the end, when Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta left the world, he ordered a bhajan to be sung. This bhajan, this bhajan was sung by Bhakti Rakshita Maharaj. But there were other more qualified singers who could sing more beautiful. But Prabhupada said, no, I want Bhakti Rakshashidhar Maharaj, because he would sing with bhav, with mood. And that's more important than having a beautiful voice. Another Prabhupada disciple, Jajawar Maharaj. So Prabhupada wanted to give Jajawar Maharaj sannyas. He said, no, I cannot. The astrologer told me, you are about to be married. So, if you are married, you cannot easily take sannyas. Astrologers say, you will marry. So if you marry, then how can you do sannyas? So Jajahur Maharaj said, so I cannot take sannyas. So Bharati Maharaj, instruction did he take from him? Jajahur Maharaj. Here in the scriptures it is said, if your Krishna Bhakti is strong, then whatever Brahma has written for you in your fate, if your Bhakti of Krishna is strong, then all your fate can be changed. All the lines in your astrology can be changed. So we should not be too much faith having in this astrologer. So people say, what is my future? We should not believe too much in this. We should believe in what? Bhakti, bhajan. Bhakti of Krishna. Then all the ways will open for you. So, Shravan Maharaj, one time a brahmachari told him, and he said, an astrologer told me, Guru Dev, my marriage is on the way. So, Shravan Maharaj said, no, if you do sadhana bhajan, your lines on your hand will change. Because Brahma changed his fate if someone does sadhana bhajan. So in Jagannath Puri, the birthplace of Bhakti Siddhanta Prabhupada, he had Bharati Maharaj had a beautiful idea. He wanted to make a mandir there, and he wanted to make a temple at the birthplace of Prabhupada. When he got the Brahman initiation, second, they made him a promise, we will not sleep in the day. They told him, don't sleep in the day. Okay. Sometimes your health will be bad, but if you sleep in the day, then how can I follow? So he didn't do this promise. Whatever he would say, he would do. So he said, if he couldn't do sleep in the day, then it would be aparat. So when someone was doing pranam to him, he said, no, I am the servant. If someone would do pranam to him, he would also do pranam back. Why? I don't have the qualification to accept your pranam. And he would never call someone by name for, hey, you come here. He would always say, Prabhu, Prabhu, come here. Calling all by Prabhu, addressing them with Prabhu, meaning this man or woman is my respected one. So sometimes the devotees have served him. Like Madhu Priya Prabhu from Faridabad, he served Srila Bharati Maharaj, and they had put a blanket for him. He said, no, I cannot accept this blanket, because this blanket is for all the Vaishnavas. I am not Vaishnava. The bhakti of the Vaishnavas, we should not touch it with our feet. He said, I am not Vaishnava, I cannot touch this. So if someone is serving you, he always takes something from you. So then the servant, he was thinking, oh yes, I will take something from him, Bharati Maharaj. But Bharati Maharaj said, I don't have anything to give you, so don't give me seva. So in Vrindavan, Rupa Goswami Tithi, Shri Gurudev Narayan Maharaj gave the responsibility to Siddha Maharaj to organize, and he also would call Bharati Maharaj. He made him chief guest. I went to invite Maharaj personally. I made a card to make him chief guest. So Bharati Maharaj said, if you put Bhagwan Seva on one side of the scale and Guru Vaishnava Seva on the other side, if you will choose, what will you choose? Bhagwan Seva or Vaishnava Seva? If I will choose, I will choose Vaishnava Seva. First, Guru Vaishnava Seva. In the heart of the Vaishnavas, Krishna is staying. So, if the Vaishnav's Guru is pleased, then Krishna is automatically pleased. So, the scriptures say the one who is doing directly seva of Bhagwan, there is no guarantee you will get Bhagwan. However, if you do seva of the Vaishnavas, Guru seva, then the Shastra say, without doubt, he will attain me. Bhagwan is saying.
भगवान कहते जो कहते हम भगवान के भक्त हैं, भगवान कहते हैं वो हमारी भक्त नहीं है।
If you
जब मैं
say
असली भक्त
you
हूँ
are
तो असली भक्त वही है।
a servant of
मेरा भगवान
Bhagwan,
का नाम
then
चलेगा
Bhagwan
तो
says no, he
असली
is not.
मेरे भक्तों का भक्त जो है वो असली
If someone is servant of my
सेवा
servant,
रहेगा।
then he is really the
महाप्रभु जी
servant of Bhagwan.
एक मंदिर स्थापना कर रहे थे, लेकिन अभी मंदिर का छत भी नहीं था।
Bhakti Daita
छत भी नहीं
Madhav
था।
Maharaj was
तो एक
constructing a
उन्होंने क्या
temple,
किया, मंदिर पिल्लार उठा दिया एक
but
करके,
the roof was not
उसको ऊपर
made
त्रिपाल,
yet.
उसको ऊपर में त्रिपाल, छत पड़ा नहीं, उसको ऊपर त्रिपाल लगा करके
But he put the
समस्त
pillars
वैष्णव
there
को
and
निमंत्रण
he
किया
invited all the
और
Vaishnavas to
खूब
come
ध्यान
there.
से उन्होंने वैष्णव की सेवा
And he did
की।
seva of
बड़े
the
धूमधाम से
Vaishnavas.
वैष्णव की सेवा की। किसी प्रभुपाद ने शिष्य बोले, बोले महाराज जी आप ये उत्सव में इतने पैसा खर्चा लगाए,
So one
क्या
of the
इतना पैसा
Prabhupada
खर्चा करने
disciples
से
asked
मंदिर नहीं
him,
बन
you
जाता?
put so much money into this celebration,
लेकिन अभी तक
why
मंदिर
don't you
पूरी
put
नहीं हुई,
money
उसको
to
ऊपर
make the
त्रिपाल
roof?
लगा दिया,
The
त्रिपाल
roof
लगा
is still
करके ठाकुर को
empty.
बैठा करके
You should
कहा
have put money to
मंदिर
make the
की
roof.
स्थापना की। देखो वो कितने अच्छी बात कहते हैं, बोले देखो
Look at his answer.
ठाकुर का सेवा तो होता रहेगा,
Krishna's seva will
आप भी
always be
ठाकुर का
done.
सेवा
I
करते
can always
सकते हैं,
do,
होता रहेगा,
but
लेकिन ये जो
I can
वैष्णव का
never
सेवा है ना,
serve so many
ये
Vaishnavas together.
वैष्णव सेवा सहज में नहीं मिलेगा।
It's not easy to
इसलिए
gather
कहते
so
हैं
many
क्या वैष्णव
Vaishnavas.
सेवा निस्तार बेच देगा। भैया वैष्णव का सेवा छोड़कर कोई निस्तार उधर नहीं है। इसलिए महाप्रभु दो ही उपदेश दिए,
Mahaprabhu gave
वैष्णव
two
सेवा
instructions, Nam Sankirtan
दो ही कर
and
सेवा पास,
Vaishnav seva.
दो ही उपदेश दिए, वैष्णव का सेवा और हरिनाम कीर्तन पास। ये दो करने पर अपने
If you
आप
do these two
भगवान
things,
प्रसन्न हो
Krishna
जाएंगे,
will be
ठाकुर जी
pleased with you
अपने आप प्रसन्न हो
automatically.
जाएंगे। इसलिए हाँ, कहते हैं एक समय महाराज जी मंदिर में रहते समय इनके शरीर में बीमारी पड़ गई।
So one time Maharaji became ill.
जब चिकनी पक्ष हो गया तब ये तो अच्छे परिवार से आए थे, किसी एक ने कहा बोले महाराज जी आपका शरीर में बीमारी हो गया, एक काम
He became ill.
अपना घर में खबर भेजो,
You should send message to your house. People should from your family should send money, then we can treat you.
इन्होंने बोले नहीं।
He said
मैंने
no.
जब एक बार घर को छोड़ दिया,
I left my house once.
छोड़ दिया,
How can I go back to them?
अगर मैंने
If I
घर
send
से पैसा
a message
निकाला,
to get money from
फिर
home,
मेरे जो भगवान के प्रति जो हमारी
then the
शरणागति है,
surrenderance I have
शरणागति
to Krishna, it will not be
इसलिए छह
surrendering.
तरह का शरणागति में एक
There are
शरणागति
6
है,
kinds of
रक्षि
Sharanagati.
शक्ति इति
One of them
विश्वास।
is
और भगवान हमें जरूर
Krishna
रक्षा
will
करेंगे,
protect me whatever way.
भगवान हमें पालन करेंगे,
He will
हैं?
s- s-
ये विश्वास
He will
होनी
take care
चाहिए।
of me. We have to
अगर
have
मैं
this faith.
घर बार छोड़ करके साधु बन गया, फिर घर
I
में खबर
am
भेजता हूँ,
sadhu.
पैसा
I
मेरे
have
सब
left
तुरंत है,
everything.
मेरे को
But if I will
भगवान
ask from
हमें
money from my
विश्वास
family,
करेंगे।
it
गुरु
means
वैष्णव का
I don't
प्रति
believe in
विश्वास
Krishna that He can
नहीं
take care of
करके
me.
मैं नहीं कर सकता हूँ। सचमुच से इनके विश्वास को देख करके वैष्णव लोग
And
आए,
looking at
भक्त
his
लोगों ने कुछ
faith,
पैसा दिया,
all
उन्होंने
devotees gathered
उनको बीमारी
and invested some money, and he was
बीमारी
cured from his
सही हो गया।
disease.
अब विशेष करके इन्होंने जो चैतन्य चरितामृत जो ग्रंथ है,
Especially the
इस
Chaitanya
चैतन्य
Charitamrit
ग्रंथ
book,
इनका बड़ा निष्ठा था। प्राय करके जब पढ़ते थे कि चैतन्य
he would read
चरितामृत
this
ग्रंथ
book.
पढ़ते थे, क्यों कहते हमारे जो चैतन्य चरितामृत ग्रंथ हमारे नारायण गोस्वामी महाराज कहते थे ये PhD
Narayan Goswami Maharaj said, this is PhD book.
चैतन्य चरितामृत कब समझ सकते हो?
When can you understand?
सारे
When you have read all the scriptures,
फिर तो आप चैतन्य
then you
चरितामृत
can
पढ़ सकते हैं।
understand Chaitanya
इसलिए
Charitamrita.
प्रभुपाद ने प्रश्न किया था सारे
So
शिष्यों को,
Prabhupada
बताओ तो
Bhaktisiddhanta
जगत
asked
से अगर
all his
सारे ग्रंथ
disciples,
हटकर ध्यान हो
if
जाए,
you remove
ऐसे
all the
कौन सा
scriptures
ग्रंथ है
from the world,
जो एक
what
ग्रंथ
one
रहकर
scripture is
सबके सब
there?
अभाव पूरी करेगा?
If it is still there,
किसी ने कहा कोई
nothing is
कृष्ण
lost.
लीला, गीता,
Someone
कृष्ण
said
लीला,
Veda,
महाभारत से वो अलग
Gita,
ग्रंथ है।
Bhagavad.
लेकिन प्रभुपाद बोले दो ग्रंथ है,
Prabhupada said two
एक
books,
श्रीमद् भागवत और एक
Chaitanya
चैतन्य
Charit
चरितामृत।
Amrit and Srimad
अगर
Bhagavatam.
भागवत
But
निरंतर
even
चाहे
though
हो गया कोई दिक्कत
Bhagavatam
नहीं,
will disappear,
अगर केवल
no
श्री
worries.
चैतन्य चरितामृत
Chaitanya
अगर
Charitamrita
पढ़ेगा
is
तो
still there.
सारे
Nothing is
ग्रंथों का
lost, even
अभाव
if all the
पूरी करेगा।
scriptures of the world disappear.
इसलिए विशेष करके इनका जो निष्ठा थी, ये चैतन्य चरितामृत ग्रंथ को समय पाने पर इसको पढ़ते थे। और हमारे श्री वामन गोस्वामी
So
महाराज कहते थे, अगर
Maun
कहीं
Maharaj
बोलना
said,
चाहते हो,
if you want to
सीखना
speak
चाहते हो,
Harikatha,
रोज रोज चैतन्य
read
चरितामृत का एक
daily
एक अध्याय पढ़ो,
Chaitanya Charitamrita, one chapter.
एक एक अध्याय रोज रोज पढ़ो, ठीक है ना?
Okay?
पढ़ोगे?
Will you read?
हाँ, ज़्यादा समय नहीं लगेगा। उसमें बोलो
One,
कोई अगर एक
one
अगर तुम
chapter
समझते हो,
is not
हाँ,
much.
अगर
You can read
समझते हो तो
one
इतना 10-15
chapter.
मिनट में एक
It takes
अध्याय
10
खत्म कर
15
सकते
minutes.
हैं, हाँ, खत्म कर सकते हैं। इसलिए ये ग्रंथ में महाराज की विशेष विशेष हाँ, रुचि थी इन ग्रंथ में। हाँ, इसलिए इसलिए इनका जीवन में बहुत सारी शिक्षा
So
है।
there are so many
आज श्री
teachings in the
महाप्रभु
life
महाराज जी की
of Srila Bharati Maharaj.
महातिरोभाव
Today
महामहोत्सव है।
is his
इसलिए
glorious
महाराज जी
disappearance
हम
day.
सबको ऊपर में
So
कृपा
that
करे,
may
अनुग्रह
Maharaj
करे।
bless us
उनके अंदर
all,
में जो गुरु निष्ठा,
all the Guru Nishtha
वैष्णव
he
निष्ठा,
has,
नाम
Vaishnav
निष्ठा,
Nishtha,
हाँ,
Nam
ये
Nishtha,
रोज रोज जो हरिनाम करते थे,
all the
जैसे हम
daily
लोग क्या
chanting
करते
he
हैं,
was doing.
अगर
We are
16
also
माला
doing.
करते हैं ना,
We do
जैसे
16,
50,000 करने से 1 लाख नाम होता
50,000
है।
names we do.
अगर किसी तरह से अगर पूरी हो गया, जैसे 16 माला करते हैं, अगर किसी तरह से
If
पूरी
we
हो
have
गया,
completed
कहते हैं
60 rounds,
नमस्कार, और आज नहीं,
we will
आज
just do
आज नहीं हो गया
obeisances,
है,
but this is enough. We'll do
अगर
not more.
50,000 करते तो किसी तरह
That's
से
it.
अगर पूरी
Oh,
करके
finally we have
ठीक
reached it.
रहते,
We do like this.
आज आपको दर्शन नहीं, प्रणाम करते। लेकिन ये क्या करते थे,
What did Bharati
जब
Maharaj
इनका
do?
संख्या माला पूरी हो
When
जाती
he
थी,
was done with
तो
his
उससे ऊपर
fixed
ज्यादा नहीं करते
rounds,
थे। जब बोलते थे कि ज्यादा क्यों कर रहे हो, ये बोलते थे, बोले देखो
he said,
कल अगर माला हम अगर नहीं कर पाए, जैसे कल कोई बीमारी पड़ जाए,
if I get sick
माला नहीं कर
tomorrow,
पाए,
I might
तो
not
अभी माला करके रख
uh,
लो, इससे
do my
हानि नहीं
fixed
होगा।
rounds. So
बोले
to be
समय को
sure,
नष्ट
I do it today.
नास्ति
If
अव्यर्थ
I don't,
अमूल्यम, जो
if I
समय को
cannot do it
भी
tomorrow, I'll do
बर्बाद
it.
नहीं
To be
करना,
sure, I'll do it
समय को
also
सही
today
उपयोग
for
करना।
tomorrow,
इसलिए इनके अंदर
because you
में
don't know if you get
बहुत
sick
बहुत
tomorrow.
गुरु जी हम सबको ऊपर में कृपा करें
So
महाराज,
may Maharaj always
हम भी
be
जैसे
merciful to all of us,
गुरु वैष्णव की
and
सेवा
all the
करते हुए
qualities he
कृपा
has,
महाराज, बोले
it one
श्री
day
गुरु ज्ञान
may
सिद्धार
come in our heart.
भारती गोस्वामी महाराज की अव्यय तिरुभाव महामहोत्सव की। अभी हमारी श्री शशिकला दीदी
Now Shashikala will, Didi will speak something.
शशिकला दीदी
Harikatha.
आप लोग आए।
Goswami Maharaj, same. Also to my Siksha Guru, Nichalila, Diksha Guru, Nichalila Pravishnu Vishnu Narayan Goswami Maharaj, and to Sripad Sridhar Maharaj, and to all the assembled devotees. Today is the last day of this festival, Harikatha festival. And we had so many nice Harikatha from Maharaj, so many teachings. And today is an important day. Maharaj asked me to speak, even though I'm not qualified, I'm trying to speak something. Maharaj, in the morning also, Maharaj mentioned about the glories of Haridas Thakur, and now about Bhakti, Srila Vigyan Bharti Goswami Maharaj. Today is his disappearance day. Let me start with, Maharaj was mentioning just now also about the sadhu who are so merciful, like their nature is to save the fallen souls. So he mentioned an example about a devotee who had so many worms in his body, and it was falling from his body, but he took the worms and he put it again back, because he said your nature is to take the blood. But there is also an example, like there was a sadhu who saw a scorpion in the water, and each time he was trying to take out the scorpion from the water to save him, but each time the scorpion was biting him. Each time then the sadhu let him go, and then again he tried to lift up the scorpion, and again the scorpion was biting. And 3 times it happened like this, and there was some devotee who was asking, why are you each time saving the scorpion? He's trying to bite you. And then the sadhu said, my nature is to save all the jivas, all the souls, and the nature of the scorpion is to bite everyone. So you can see how much endeavor sadhus is doing to save, to bring someone on the path of bhakti. In relation to Srila Bhakti Vigyan Bharti Maharaj, he was giving one time Harikatha about Brahman Woman Leela. Maharaj, in the morning, he mentioned something also about that. And Bhakti Vigyan Bharti Maharaj was mentioning that Krishna, this Brahma, actually, he was in such, he made actually an offense by stealing the calves of Krishna. And that's actually, you can see it was bewilderment of Brahma, because when he stole the calves of Krishna, then he put them in the cave at the Simuru mountain. And then later on, after 1 year, he came back, and then he saw that a set of, when he looked back, he saw that again, the same calf which he has stolen was there. And then also, he saw, and then he was in delusion of what happened. And then he went to the cave, and he saw also the calves, and the cohorts boys who he had stolen was also there. So he was in a delusion. But later on, as he was wondering what happened, and then he saw later on another set of calves and cohorts boys, and then he saw in that, by the mercy of Krishna, in Vishnu form, in each of the calves and cohorts boys. Then he came to know that the calves and that Krishna assumed actually all the forms. And later on, when he came to know that, then he was praying to Krishna, and he was doing so many vandana, like to Krishna, like he is Pasupanka Jaya. He was saying, was Pasupanka, Pasupa is the Nanda Maharaj, so he's the son of Nanda Maharaj. And he was describing how Krishna looked like, that he is like fresh rain cloud. The color of him is just like a fresh rain cloud. And he is wearing very shining clothes. And it is like lightning. And Srila Bhaktivedanta Bharati Maharaj was describing that like it was like when you are seeing rain cloud and lightning, that means that very soon there will be a rainfall. And sometimes it happens that the rainfall is already there. So then, because of the lightning and also the match, the rain cloud, then Bhaktivedanta Bharati Maharaj was saying that Krishna is so merciful. This like a rain cloud, he's showering so much mercy on us. And even though he is so much merciful that he's sending his associates to us, like a rain cloud, like the Harikatha festival which we are having is like a rain cloud of his mercy. And also he was mentioning when you are having sadhu sangha, that means that Krishna is, that you are in the picture of Krishna because it is his arrangement that we are having sadhu sangha. It is not a coincidence that you are just by coincidence you are here. It is by the arrangements of Krishna. And how merciful he is. And today his disappearance day was on the appearance day of Srila Haridas Thakur. And there in Jagannath Puri, Chakratirtha Dham, there, that is the place actually where Srila Guru Dev Narayan Goswami Maharaj also departed. And that is the place where also Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when it was actually the wish of Haridas Thakur to depart from this from this earth before Mahaprabhu's disappearance. So he said it would be very painful for him. He couldn't tolerate to see Mahaprabhu's departure. So he requested that even though I am so insignificant, please be merciful to me, that to fulfill my wish to depart before your departure. So like in the earth, there are so many worms and so many creatures. I'm just like an ant which in the earth. And, but you are so merciful, Krishna. And please fulfill my desire so that by leaving this body, I can watch you, your face, and then depart. And Mahaprabhu, being merciful, he fulfilled also this desire of Haridas Thakur. So on the day of the departure, Mahaprabhu came there, and Mahaprabhu was having put him on his lap, and Haridas Thakur was watching to Mahaprabhu's face, moon-like face, and in this way he departed. And Mahaprabhu took Haridas Thakur to Chakratirtha, and he bathed his body there. And because the ocean, because the lotus feet of Haridas Thakur got in touch, because the ocean got in touch with the lotus feet of Haridas Thakur and of Mahaprabhu, it became a holy tirtha. And Mahaprabhu, he was in such an ecstasy that he was dancing with the body of Haridas Thakur, and dancing that he was not, his consciousness was, that he was not aware that he was there dancing. And then his associates, they stopped Mahaprabhu, they stopped him, and then later on, Mahaprabhu was so much Mahaprabhu, he wanted to have a feast, a big feast, a festival for Haridas Thakur. So he went to Jagannath Puri, to the market there, and he himself wanted to collect so many items for a feast, for a festival. And there, at the market, so many people were giving him a lot of things, but there was a devotee who stopped Mahaprabhu. He said, better you go there and we will collect all the items and we will bring there. And Mahaprabhu, finally, he went back, and then distribution was going on of the Mahaprasadam. But Mahaprabhu, he didn't took the Mahaprasadam because on that day he had a meeting with Kashi Mishra. And because he was invited to have prasadam there, because everyone was about to take prasadam, but because they saw Mahaprabhu didn't took prasadam, so all of them they were waiting until Mahaprabhu would take prasadam. And later on, when Kashi Mishra came himself there, then and to bring Mahaprasadam from his house, then Mahaprabhu started to honor Mahaprasadam. And we see in the life of, and then Mahaprabhu put Haridas Thakur himself into Samadhi. They digged a hole and they put him in Samadhi. And Mahaprabhu gave also special mercy, is those who are hearing the glories of Haridas Thakur, they are surely will get Krishna Prem. And those who have joined with giving him, putting him in the Samadhi, and those who joined this festival, this feast of Haridas Thakur, they will get a special mercy. We see that Haridas Thakur, what Maharaja was speaking in the morning, that he was beaten, so a lot. But he didn't give up chanting Harinam, because he knows that so much nectar is also in the Mahamantra. Like Bhaktivinoda Thakur, if you are seeing in the song Harinama Tuva Anika Shvarupa, if you go dive deep in that song, there's this also revealing the deep meanings also of Harinam, because all the pastimes of Radha Krishna is inside. It is like in a seed form, it is there. But those fortunate souls who are like Sargrahim, those sadhus, they can take the essence of that, the sar, of these kirtans, which are in our songbooks. So actually, like in the seed is already a tree, flower, fruits, everything is there inside. And there is a tree, and there is a swing where Radha Krishna is swinging in it. And so many new pastimes is in it, pastime which is even not occurred yet. It is in it even. So, so if you have taste in chanting Harinam, so much nectar is coming, then you cannot give up chanting Harinam, even though he was beaten. But still, he, Rakshasi Visvaso, Maharaj was saying Saranagat, he was so much Saranagat. So he knew the glories of Harinam. And like Jesus, he was also, so much, he suffered, it looked like he suffered. But actually then later on, all the pain which, it was again healed, with all the scratches or all the things which was in his body was again healed. And with Haridas Thakur, you can see all our, so it's actually is also a great saint, just like Jesus Christ, who also, but you can see because even though he was beaten, he didn't give up chanting his name, chanting the names of Harinam. And so we see that if we are facing problems, easily we want to give up Harinam. And then we are blaming Bhagwan, actually, for that. But actually it is our shortcoming that we are not having taste in that. But we should continue on chanting Harinam without making any offense, especially if we are making Vaishnava aparad. That is the greatest offense. That is number one of offense. if you are making Vaishnava aparad, then it is very harmful then, because we have the Bhakti Lata Beach we have here in our heart, and if we are making offenses, it's like a mad elephant is coming and uprooting the Bhakti Lata Beach. So that is why we have to garden that. And we have to water that by listening Harikatha, just like we have now the opportunity by Krishna's arranged that Maharaj is here. So we should, each time where there is Harikatha, we should go there and honor Harikatha. And also the instructions which we are getting, we should follow those instructions. And Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Maharaj was speaking about Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Maharaj. He was like an encyclopedia because like a walking encyclopedia. Like he knew so many sloks. And he was very famous for that also. And also his service mood. Like he was also someone who has served a lot of Vaishnavas. And Maharaj, you just heard all the examples, so that I don't have to repeat. So I will leave it up to her. And I'm thanking you all for coming here. And if we have done any mistakes, please forgive us. And hope to see you again. Tomorrow we are leaving at 5 a.m. from here. And okay, Vanchakal Patrubashiki Pasindu Devachapati Ganta.
हरिदास ठाकुर की भक्ति विज्ञान भारती गोस्वामी महाराज की और समस्त भक्तवृंद की निताई गौर ब्रह्मानंदे हरि. Okay, more 5-10 minute listening. Okay, बोलो हरिदास ठाकुर की. हम लोग बोलो सवेरे हम लोग हरिदास ठाकुर जी की कथा हम श्रवण कर रहे थे. Okay.
So in the morning,
हरिदास ठाकुर की कथा उनके जीवन में
5 to 10 minutes more.
बहुत कुछ शिक्षा है इनके जीवन में.
There is so much
कहते जो हरिदास ठाकुर जी
in the life of
जब श्री
Haridas
अद्वैत
Thakur,
आचार्य जी के घर में आए,
when he came
हमारे
in the house
भारतीय
of
एक ट्रेडिशन है.
Advaita Acharya, there is
कहते पिताजी
tradition
की जिस समय
in
में
India,
पिताजी शरीर छोड़ते
Vedic
हैं
tradition. If your
उसी
father
दिन
leaves your body,
श्राद्ध करते हैं.
you should do shraddh.
नियम है.
The
अपना
last
श्रद्धा को
righteous
श्राद्ध में
last
पूर्वजों को प्रसाद देते हैं
rituals to
और
give
ब्राह्मणों को बुला करके भोजन
food to the
कराते हैं.
forefathers. You should do it
तो
on that
उन्होंने
day.
बड़े बड़े ब्राह्मण उसी समय में
So very
महाप्रभु का
big
समय
Brahmins were
पर
sitting
बड़े बड़े
there
ब्राह्मण बड़े बड़े विद्वान हैं.
in the house of
अभी का जैसे
Advaita
ब्राह्मण
Acharya.
नहीं, सारे
Very
वेद
big
को
Brahmins knowing all the
सब उपनिषदों को
scriptures.
समस्त ग्रंथों को पढ़े हुए होते उस समय. हाँ, साधारण नहीं होते थे. उनने बहुत सारे ब्राह्मणों को
so
बुलाए
many Brahmins
और
came
उन्होंने
there.
हरिदास ठाकुर जी को भी बुलाए थे.
And Advaita Acharya
नियम होता
also
है उसका जो
invited
मेन
Haridas.
प्लेट होता है, पहला जो भोजन का
The
पात्र
first
होता है
plate should be
वो किसी
given
विशेष
to the
ब्राह्मण को
chief
देनी चाहिए.
guest, the most
अभी
prominent Brahmin.
अद्वैत आचार्य जो सोच रहे हैं, बड़े बड़े ब्राह्मण एक
Advaita
तरफ में,
Acharya is
एक तरफ
thinking,
में श्री हरिदास
who should I
ठाकुर जी.
give? Haridas
अभी किसको
or
दे
the Brahmins?
विचार सोच रहे हैं. लेकिन उन्होंने जो सर्वश्रेष्ठ जो प्लेट है, मेन प्लेट उन्होंने श्री हरिदास ठाकुर को दिया.
So the first plate he
जब
gave to
हरिदास ठाकुर को
Haridas.
दिया, अभी हरिदास ठाकुर तो वैष्णव है,
Haridas is
वो तो
Vaishnava.
त्रिनादपि सुनिचि श्लोक
त्रिनादपि
का आदर्श
सुनिचि
है.
is
साक्षात
humble.
त्रिनादपि श्लोक का ये साक्षात आदर्श है. बोले मेरे को क्यों दे रहे
He
हो?
said, why are you giving
यहाँ पर
me?
बड़े बड़े सबके सब बड़े बड़े
Very
ब्राह्मण
big
बैठे
Brahmins
हुए
are
हैं.
here.
अब इन्हीं ब्राह्मणों को दो ना
Please give them.
प्लेट. तब श्री अद्वैत आचार्य कहते हैं, बोले तुम्हारे खवाइल है
Advaita
कोटि
Acharya is saying,
ब्राह्मण
if I
भोजन
feed you,
अतएव श्राद्ध
thousands of
पात्र
Brahmins
कराइल भोजन.
are being fed.
तो श्री अद्वैत आचार्य कहते हैं, जब हम एक वैष्णव का सेवा कर
I
देते
do
हैं,
service of one
हैं,
Vaishnava like
बोले
you.
सत्रजादि सहस्रे एकांतिक विशते. कहते जो साधारण ब्राह्मण में हजार हजार
If you
ब्राह्मण
put
में
ordinary
एक
Brahmins,
सत्रजाति ब्राह्मण होता है.
thousands
विशेष
together,
यज्ञ है.
it's not even equal
वैसे
to you.
हजार हजार सत्रजाति ब्राह्मण में एक होता है कोई वैष्णव. ऐसे हजार हजार विष्णु को जो उपासना करते हैं उसमें एक श्रेष्ठ राम भक्त होते
One
हैं. ऐसे करोड़ों करोड़ों
Ram
राम भक्त
devotee
में
is equal to
एक कोई
thousands
कृष्ण
of
भक्त होते
Vishnu
हैं,
devotees.
और करोड़ों करोड़ों कृष्ण भक्त में
Millions of
कोई एक श्री
Krishna
चैतन्य
devotees
महाप्रभु का भक्त
is
होता है।
equal to one
चैतन्य महाप्रभु का।
Mahaprabhu
अब ब्रह्मा जी कौन है?
um,
हरिदास ठाकुर जी कौन है?
devotee.
ब्रह्मा है। इससे बड़ा ब्राह्मण कोई हो सकता है?
So
ये
Haridas
पितामह
is
ब्रह्मा है,
Brahma
ये जगत को
himself.
सृष्टि करने
He is the
वाले,
biggest
और
Brahman.
ये प्रहलाद है।
And also
ब्रह्मा
Prahlad,
प्रहलाद
the
दोनों मिलकर
combination
के
of
एक
Brahma and
स्वरूप श्री
Prahlad,
हरिदास ठाकुर
they
जी
are
है।
always superior than
इसलिए
an
बोले,
ordinary Brahman
कहते
in this world.
तुम्हारे कराइले भजन है कोटि ब्राह्मण भोजन, जब हम एक विशेष
If I
शुद्ध भक्त को
offer
हम भोजन कराते हैं,
prasad
करोड़
to a
ब्राह्मण का
pure
सेवा करने
devotee
का
like you,
बराबर है।
it's equal
इसलिए
to
उन्होंने क्या
give
किया, ये
to 10
श्राद्ध
millions
पात्र को उन्होंने
of
श्री
Brahmins.
वैष्णव को
That's
उन्होंने
why
प्रदान
I
किया।
offer you
हरिदास
this
ठाकुर को
plate,
वजन
O
दिया। जब
Haridas
किया,
Thakur.
वहाँ पर ब्राह्मण लोग तो बड़े नाराज हो
All
गए।
the Brahmins became
बोले
angry.
हम इतने बड़े बड़े ब्राह्मण ये मुसलमान घर में
They say
जवन कुल में जन्म हुए,
he is a
और
Muslim
इनको सर्वश्रेष्ठ पात्र
living
इनको दे
in
रहे।
Muslim family. He from a low background. They all got offended and angry.
जब बैठे हुए थे, लेकिन उनको तो अद्वैत आचार्य
So
पता ही नहीं था।
they didn't know who Advait Acharya is.
सिंह ठाकुर
He is Mahavishnu, Sadashiv,
ये साधारण व्यक्ति नहीं,
not ordinary.
सदाशिव स्वयं सदाशिव अद्वैत आचार्य जी कभी गलत नहीं कर सकते हैं। इतने में
So
उनकी पत्नी बीच में कुछ परसोदारी कर रही थी। अद्वैत आचार्य जी कुछ परसोदारी कर रहे थे, कुछ भोजन करा रहे थे।
his wife was offering
जो पत्नी
food.
पीछे से आई,
She came from the back
पीछे से आई,
and
दो हाथ से तो उन्होंने भोजन, जैसे हम प्लेट में
with
भोजन करते हैं,
two
भोजन करते हैं।
hands she was
जो उनकी पत्नी
distributing
आई ना,
foods.
जितने ब्राह्मण लोगों ने देखा,
All the Brahmins were watching.
हाथ पीछे और दो हाथ
She had two hands in her back also.
अद्वैत
From the
आचार्य
behind,
हो गया।
she had four hands.
पीछे से अपना पत्नी को रोके, लेकिन ये ब्राह्मण लोगों ने जो ये चीज को देख लिया,
Because with two hands she stopped her husband, and with two hands she was distributing foods. Huh? His wife has four hands? Advait Acharya is not ordinary man. So he can never do wrong. Whatever he do will always be the best.
हरिदास ठाकुर को द्वारा उन्होंने श्राद्ध पात्र खिलाया। कहते हैं
So Haridas Thakur get this offering plate for the forefathers.
रघुनाथ दास गोस्वामी के जो पिताजी थे हिरण्य मजूमदार, हिरण्य और गोवर्धन, ये दो भाई थे, और ये हरिदास ठाकुर का प्रति बड़ी भक्ति रखते थे, बड़े
So the father and uncle of Raghunath Das had very much faith in Haridas Thakur.
कहते रघुनाथ दास
In
गोस्वामी
childhood,
संग कौन सा मिला? हरिदास
Raghunath Das got the association of Haridas.
भक्तिस्तु भगवत भक्त संगेन परिजायते सत्संग प्राप्त पूर्व सुकृते पूर्व संचिते। इसलिए भक्ति कहाँ से मिलती है?
Bhakti comes from the association of devotees.
रघुनाथ दास गोस्वामी
So Raghunath Das, he is Rati Manjari, not ordinary.
लेकिन इस साधारण रूप में दिखा
But he is showing here,
जब तक वैष्णव
whenever
नहीं हो,
you
वैष्णव
do not have association of devotees, no mercy of devotees, you can never have bhakti.
महाप्रभु का प्रति जो निष्ठा, कृष्ण भक्ति में जो निष्ठा, इसकी संग से आए, बोले श्री हरिदास ठाकुर का संग।
So the nishtha Raghunath Das had to Mahaprabhu, to bhakti, came from Haridas Thakur.
एक समय हमारे जो हिरण्य गोवर्धन के घर में
So the uncle of Raghunath Das, he hosted some Brahmins who were discussing scriptures.
वहाँ पर यहाँ पर इतने में हरिदास ठाकुर जी आए।
Haridas Thakur came there.
हरिदास ठाकुर एक शास्त्र क्या चर्चा कर रहे थे, बोले हरिनाम करने से क्या होता है?
He says, what will you get from Harinam?
करने से पाप नष्ट हो जाता है।
It will destroy all the sins.
सर्व पाप उपशमनम, समस्त पाप नष्ट हो जाता है। सर्व उपद्रव शमनम, जीवन का सारी उपद्रव नष्ट हो जाता है। शांतिदम,
It will give peace. It will remove all obstacles.
कोई बोल रहे थे हरिनाम करने से पाप नष्ट होता है, कोई बोल रहे थे हरिनाम करने से मुक्ति मिल जाती है।
Or you can get liberation from Harinam.
वो सबसे बात कर रहे थे।
They were discussing all these points.
हरिदास ठाकुर जी
When Haridas came,
सबके सब खड़े होकर
the,
सम्मान किया। कौन?
everybody stood up.
हिरण्य गोवर्धन और हिरण्य और मजूमदार गोवर्धन उन्होंने प्रणाम
So the host,
जानते ही पर
they stood up and respected Haridas Thakur. They knew
बड़े नाम प्रणाम।
each and 3 lakh names daily.
इतने में हरिदास ठाकुर जी को पूछे
So they asked him,
आप बताओ
Haridas,
हरिनाम
can
करने
you
से क्या
tell what will happen if you chant Harinam?
बोले हरिनाम करने से कि जो पाप बोल रहे पाप दूर होता है, हैं? पाप दूर हो जाता है, मुक्ति मिलता है। ये तो हरिनाम की आभास से हो जाता है।
Sins go away, you get liberation.
हरिनाम की
You
आभास
can
से हो
you
जाता
can
है।
get all these things even by the
जैसे सूरज,
external
जब
uh,
सूरज उदय होता है,
glow
समझो ना सूरज
of
को पूरा
Harinam.
उदय नहीं, सूरज
If
उदय
the
होने
sun
से
is
ही मतलब
rising,
पूरा
then
चांद
first the glow of the sun is coming, but already light is there.
अंधकार खत्म,
But not even the sun has
सारी
fully
अंधकार
risen,
खत्म हो जाती है।
but the
कहते
darkness is
उसी
already
तरह
gone.
नाम की आभास से, हैं? राधा विनोद बिहारी की जय। कहते नाम
So,
की
in the same
आभास
way,
से
from the
ही
Abhas,
कहते जो
the
पाप
glow
भीम कूट
of the
अविद्या
Harinam,
पाप ये इसकी
all the sins
आभास
go
से
away.
खत्म हो जाती हैं। शुद्ध हरिनाम से तो
From
कृष्ण
Shuddha
प्रेम,
Nam, you get Krishna
साक्षात
Prem.
भगवत प्राप्ति, कृष्ण प्रेम होता है। ये पाप दूर होना ये नाम की कोई ये नहीं।
Sins going away is nothing
जैसे वहां
special.
पर एक गोपाल चक्रवर्ती था,
Gopal
कहते हैं गोपाल
Chakravarti
चक्रवर्ती था,
was there.
वो अपने आप को बड़ा विद्वान मानता था।
He thought he was a big scholar,
ब्राह्मण,
Brahmin.
बोले क्या बोल रहे हो?
He said, "What are you saying?
भगवान के नाम की आभास से मुक्ति,
From Bhagwan's
मुक्ति मिल,
name,
आभास से मुक्ति
you
मिलती
can
है।
get mukti."
तुमको पता है ज्ञानी लोग हजार हजार साल तपस्या करने पर जाकर इतनी
Don't you know
प्राप्त करते हैं।
that
आज
Gyanis
उनका
can get
काम आभास से
liberation
खत्म हो
by
जाता है।
doing thousands of years
ये
of
सब
tapasya?
बेकार बात क्यों करते
Why are
हैं?
you saying from
तब श्री
chanting
हरिदास
the
ठाकुर
holy name,
श्लोक का उदाहरण दिया।
you can
बोले
get liberation?
साहित्यम परिहास्यम वा स्तोभम हेलनमेवा वैकुंठ नाम ग्रहणम अशेष अगहरम विदु। अगर भगवान का नाम अगर किसी तरह से सांकेत्यम संकेत को द्वारा उपहास को द्वारा
If you chant
अवहेलना को
Bhagwan
द्वारा
name
अगर
anyhow,
किसी तरह से
by
भगवान का नाम किसी तरह से उच्चारण करना है,
jokingly
जन्म
or
जन्मांतर का पाप
indirectly,
नष्ट हो जाता है,
all the sins
नष्ट हो
of
जाता है।
your
मुक्ति तो
births,
भक्तों
previous
के लिए
births,
बहुत तुच्छ चीज
will
है।
be destroyed.
भगवान कहते हैं
Mukti
कि
is
जब
nothing
आम्र
special
बिना
for
गृह्णन्ति
devotees,
मत
but it's a
सेवन
side
मत
effect.
सेवनो बिना।
It's already
भगवान
coming
कहते हैं
from the
अपना
glow
भक्तों को मुक्ति
of Nam.
देने पर भी भक्त लेते ही नहीं।
Krishna is saying, if
कहते
I want to
मुक्ति
give
स्वयं मुक्ति
liberation
दरबार
to
से
my
होगा।
devotees,
भक्तों का
they will
दरबार
not
का
take
बाहर
it.
मुक्ति खड़ी रहती है बाहर
Mukti is
होती है।
standing
तब
with
भक्त
her
लोग कहते
hands
हैं अपना
folded
समाधि लगाए।
outside the
मुक्ति
house of
बहुत तरह की चीज
devotees.
है। भक्त लोग मुक्ति को
Liberation is actually not a good
जीत है
thing.
कहते वक्त
The
भागवत
devotees,
तो मुक्ति
they
को
don't
चाहते हैं,
want
मुक्ति
liberation.
नहीं, भगवान की
They
सेवा
want
भगवान
seva
की भक्ति
of
चाहते हैं।
Bhagwan, seva
हैं?
of Krishna.
तो हरिदास ठाकुर जी विभिन्न शास्त्र से उन्होंने
So
कोटेशन आरंभ किया।
Haridas Thakur
जब
then
किया
quoted
इतने में गोपाल
many
चक्रवर्ती
verses from scriptures
अपमान बोल रहे
to show his point.
क्योंकि हरिदास ठाकुर ने उनका सारे
So,
बात
and
पुराण
Haridas
शास्त्र
Thakur,
का श्लोक से
he
सारा बात को एकदम डिफेंड
defeated
करके
his
गया।
point with
लेकिन वो
many
अपने आप को
scripture
सोचता था
shloks,
बड़ा
and
विद्वान
this
है,
Gopal
बहुत बड़ा
Chakravarti
पंडित है।
thought he's a
लेकिन
big scholar,
हरिदास ठाकुर
but he
जी
was
शास्त्र
defeated
का उदाहरण से
by the
ऐसे ऐसे
references
शब्द
of
सामने
Haridas
ना
Thakur.
उसका मुंह काला हो गया।
And
जब काला हो
his
गया
reputation got tarnished.
वो
His
उससे
face
बोले
was
बोले अगर
getting black,
भगवान के नाम से
so he
मुक्ति नहीं
lost.
मिलेगी ना तुम्हारी नाक कान गल जाएगी।
Oh, you.
वो या तुम्हारी
Haridas
नाक
said,
कान गली जाएगी अगर होगा
if you
तेरे
get
नाक कान गली जाएगी।
a liberation
हरिदास
from
ठाकुर जी बोले
the
ठीक
holy
है
name,
अगर
Gopal
भगवान के
Chakravarti is
नाम
saying,
की आभास से
then your
मुक्ति
nose
नहीं मिलती तो
and your
तुम्हारा
face
नाक कान
will
सब गल जाएगी।
melt.
और इतने में
And,
वहां पर
and Haridas said, okay,
गोवर्धन
if I'm
कृष्ण
right, your
गोवर्धन
nose
जी
and face
बड़ी
will
ताली बजती
melt.
जानते नहीं हरिदास ठाकुर कितने बड़े वैष्णव हैं।
So
दिन में
they
3
said,
लाख हरिनाम करते
the
हैं।
host, they
स्वयं
said to him, Gopal
पितामह
Chakravarti,
ब्रह्मा स्वयं
don't you
भी
know
साधारण व्यक्ति
Haridas is
प्रहलाद
such a
स्वयं
great devotee.
इतने
He is
बड़े
Brahma
भक्त
Prahlad himself.
और तुम इनको
And
बड़ी
you're
बात कहते
speaking
हो इनको
so
बड़ी
stupid
बड़ी
to him.
ताली बज दिया।
They very
प्रहलाद
much
जी पकड़
insulted
गया
him.
फांसी। लेकिन कुछ दिन बाद में क्या हुआ उसका जो नाक जो कान है
His nose and ears were
वो हो
melted.
गया नाक उसकी गल गई कान उसको गल गया अंगुल सारे शरीर उसकी कुष्ठ व्याधि
All his
खून हो
fingers
गया
also
बड़ी दुख कष्ट उसने भोग
very painful.
दुख कष्ट
He had so
इसलिए
much
हरिदास
suffering.
ठाकुर जी नाम तत्व को
So
बोलते हैं
Haridas
हरिदास
Thakur
ठाकुर जी नाम
is
तत्व
showing,
को स्थापना करते हैं जिस
establishing
समय श्री
Nam
हरिदास ठाकुर
Tattva.
जी कहते एक जो सांप को खिलाते खिला खिला खिलाते सांप खेलता है कुछ मंत्र बोलते हैं भारत में
In India, if you chant some mantras, you can make a snake dance.
और जब नृत्य करता
And when the snake is dancing,
भजन गाते हैं हमारे उधर जो
they are singing, the snake charmers.
कृष्ण कैसे कालियों को सर पर कैसे नृत्य दिया, ये भजन वो गाते हैं। गाने
They sing how Krishna is dancing on Kaliya, and then the snake is dancing.
भजन गा रहे थे कृष्ण कैसे कालियों के ऊपर में
So,
बोले तांडव गति मुंडन पर नाचत गिरिधारी पम 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 पद पद गत पम 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 अनप ऊपर बिंग 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 विनती करत नाग बधुआली तांडव गति मुंडन पर नाचत गिरिधारी सन 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 कादिक गन 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 गंधर्व गण नम 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 नारद मुनि सावधेत ताली तांडव गति मुंडन पर नाचत गिरधारी बम बम बलिहारी। बड़े सुंदर भजन
so beautiful bhajan.
और हरिदास ठाकुर
Then
जी
Haridas, when he heard
जब उन्होंने सुना कृष्ण कैसे कालियों
how
को
Krishna is dancing on the hoot of Kaliya,
भजन सुनते ही
he
हरिदास ठाकुर जी नाच उठे।
was dancing too.
हरिदास ठाकुर नाच उठे, नाचते नाचते हरिदास ठाकुर जी
And dancing,
प्रेम से वहां पर बेहोश हो गए।
Haridas became unconscious by Krishna Prem.
ठाकुर जी नाच रहे थे ना, कि जो सापुड़ा था जानता है हरिदास ठाकुर 3-3 लाख
The serpent knew Haridas is a big sadhu. He was folding his hands and he was doing pranam to Haridas.
पड़े, वहां पर जितने लोग थे ना
When Haridas fell unconscious,
ले रहे थे हरिदास ठाकुर,
everybody went to his feet and take the dust off his feet.
लेकिन वहां पर एक ब्राह्मण था, ये ब्राह्मण का हृदय आग में जल गया।
There was a Brahman there.
एक मुसलमान
His heart got burnt.
और नाचते नाचते
A
गिर
Muslim falling unconscious,
गया तो
and people are taking his dust off his feet.
अगर मैं भी ऐसे नाचते नाचते गिर
If I dance also like this,
लोग मेरे भी चरणों में धूल
fall unconscious,
उसने हरिदास
they will
ठाकुर
also take my dust.
लिए उसने भी नाचने
So he was started to dance also,
प्रेम तो है ही नहीं,
but he doesn't have prem.
ढोंग रचा ऐसे नाचता
He is cheating. He also fell.
जब गिर पड़े जो सापुड़े जो सांप
The serpent then,
ये दुष्ट ब्राह्मण
the snake charmer and the serpent knew the true motive
लाठी था
of this Brahman.
डंडा उठा कर दूसरे से
And the snake charmer, he beat this Brahman, such a big beating, and he ran away.
हाँ बाप रे, भाग गया वहाँ। जब भाग गया, जब भागे इतने में
Then
वहाँ पर सापुड़े को लोग ने प्रश्न किया,
people asked the snake charmer, when Haridas was dancing,
आप तो हाथ जोड़ करके
you were folding your hands,
कीर्तन को सुन रहे थे, प्रणाम कर रहे थे, लेकिन जब ये व्यक्ति
but when this Brahman was dancing, why did you beat him?
ये दुष्ट है,
Then snake charmer said, he is a fool. He wanted
मेरे भी ब्राह्मण
to have false praise.
इच्छा से ये कर रहा
So out of jealousy, he was doing all this. That's why I beat him.
है। हरिदास वो ब्राह्मण
Haridas is pure devotee. He was a cheater.
जो हरिदास ठाकुर जी की बहुत
So Haridas Thakur's glories are endless. In Chaitanya Bhagavat, Chaitanya Charit Amrit,
हरिदास ठाकुर
you can always find a beautiful story.
समय में
So in the end,
ठाकुर जी जब श्री चैतन्य
when he got,
सन्यास लेकर जगन्नाथपुरी चले गए,
when Mahaprabhu went to Puri,
को परित्याग किया,
he left Navdeep and he also came to Puri.
चले गए और महाप्रभु को बोले प्रभु
Said to Mahaprabhu,
मेरे को स्थान
please give me place at your feet.
दे रहे थे, लेकिन हरिदास ठाकुर जबलपुर में जन्म हुए ना,
Haridas got born in Muslim family.
महाप्रभु को पूछा हरिदास कहाँ है?
Mahaprabhu asking, hey, where is Haridas?
हरिदास तो गेट बाहर
He is sitting outside the gate, chanting.
उनको पास में
Mahaprabhu went to him,
स्थान दिया,
gave him place.
जो बकुल वृक्ष था उसको महाप्रभु का पीछे उन्होंने वहीं पर स्थान दिया,
There was a bakul tree, and there he gave Haridas Thakur place.
उनका जो मंदिर टेम्पल का जो चक्र वहीं से उनको ध्वजा चक्र दर्शन होता था,
From there, he could see the flag and the chakra of the Jagannath temple, because Muslims are prohibited to enter Jagannath temple. And from there, he could see the flag and temple, chakra of the temple.
हरिनाम की क्या महत्व,
Look, what is the glory of the holy name? Someone who will chant,
हरिनाम करेगा, भगवान हम हर समय मंदिर में भगवान को दर्शन करने जाते हैं,
we always have darshan of Thakurji in the temple.
शिक्षा क्या शिक्षा,
But what is Haridas showing?
दर्शन करने,
You can have the darshan of the Lord.
दर्शन करने
He,
स्वयं चैतन्य महाप्रभु क्या करते थे,
the Lord himself, would
भक्त
himself
जाते हैं
give
भगवान के
darshan
दर्शन करने के लिए,
to
जहाँ
Haridas.
पर भगवान स्वयं
Normally,
भक्तों को
we
दर्शन
go to the
देते हैं।
temple to have
दर्शन
darshan of
करने
the
आते
Lord,
हैं, इतना
but
नहीं दर्शन
here
करने,
it
लेकिन
is
मुझे प्रसाद
other
दे
way.
देना, जरा
Mahaprabhu
प्रसाद दे
came
देना
directly
भगवान
to the
को।
Haridas and gave
ठाकुर जी
him
क्या सिखा देते हैं,
prasad.
कोई चिंता मत
So
करो,
what is the learning?
खूब हरि नाम करो,
Chant Harinam,
खूब हरि नाम करो।
the Lord
हरि
himself
नाम
will
करोगे ना,
come and give
तुम्हारे
darshan to you.
खाने का दायित्व मेरे ऊपर है। स्वयं भगवान के
And
लिए प्रसाद लेकर के
Mahaprabhu himself
हाँ,
brought the
स्वयं
food
ठाकुर जी
to
प्रसाद
Haridas
लेकर के
Thakur
और इनको दर्शन करने के लिए
and
ठाकुर
also
जी
gave him
आते थे।
darshan.
इतने महिमा हरि
So
नाम करने
glorious
का।
is Harinam,
और
doing
इनको
chanting
बड़ा
Harinam.
बहुत एक अच्छी शिक्षा दिया। क्या शिक्षा दिया? बोले दिन में 3 लाख हरि नाम करते थे।
He chanted 3 lakh,
3 लाख हरि नाम करके
192
तब
rounds
उनको जल
daily.
ग्रहण करते थे।
Then drink
जल
water.
नहीं लेते थे।
Before that, no water.
एक दिन अंतिम सज्जा में लेटे हुए शरीर छोड़ने वाले हैं।
In the last stages of his life, chanting Harinam,
महाप्रभु प्रसाद लेकर के आए।
Mahaprabhu came with prasad.
प्रसाद ग्रहण।
Oh Haridas, take prasad.
हरिदास बोले प्रभु,
Oh my
आज
Lord,
हम प्रसाद नहीं ले
no,
सकते। बोले क्यों?
I have
बोले क्या
not
हो गया?
completed my
बोले मैंने जो फिक्स नंबर माला
fixed
कर लिया था,
rounds.
वो 3 लाख हरिनाम मेरे पूरी नहीं हुए। जब माला ही पूरी नहीं कर पाए, फिर
If
कुछ
I
नहीं
have
कर
not
पाऊंगा।
completed fixed rounds, then why should I live?
भजन एक हिंदी में भजन
I
है,
better die.
हरि नाम नहीं तो जिंदा क्या।
In Hindi, there is a
सिखा
bhajan.
देते हैं,
If you
अगर
cannot do
जीवन में हरि
Harinam,
नाम
then
नहीं
what's
कर
the
पाए
use
तो
of living?
जगत में जीना नहीं रहनी चाहिए, जिंदा नहीं, मर जानी चाहिए। मर जानी चाहिए अगर हरि नाम
We
नहीं
should
कर पाए
die
तो जीवन
if
में
we cannot do
कोई
Harinam.
लाभ नहीं, मर जानी
There is
चाहिए।
no use of living
इसलिए
then.
बोले मैं प्राण सच नहीं करूंगा, हरि नाम जय
So
करूंगा, शरीर को
Haridas said, I will not
महाप्रभु
take
बोले
prasad.
हरिदास,
I haven't
तो जिंदगी
chanted.
भर 3 लाख हरि नाम
Whole life you chant
आज तो
3
वृद्ध हो
lakh,
गए हो,
192 rounds. Now you're
ये
old.
क्या शिक्षा देते
Do
हैं?
little less now.
बोले प्रभु,
He said, My
शरीर
Lord,
मोर चंगा है, असुस्त बुद्धिमान। मेरे शरीर असुस्त नहीं प्रभु, मेरे शरीर तो बढ़िया, लेकिन जो मन
my
है ना,
body is good.
ये बड़ा दुष्ट
My mind is very bad.
मतलब क्या? हमको शिक्षा देते हैं,
So the
क्या
teaching
शिक्षा
for
देते हैं
us
लोग?
is
क्या हमें ये शिक्षा देते हैं, हमारे पास में समय है,
we have
भजन
time,
कर सकते हैं,
we
माला
can
कर
do
सकते हैं,
bhajan,
लेकिन इस समय को कैसे बिताते? टीवी
but
देख
we are wasting
स्मार्टफोन
time
देख
watching TV,
उल्टा पुल्टा बात
smartphone,
करके समय को तो
listening
गंवाते नहीं।
worldly
लेकिन
thoughts,
जो
things.
हरिनाम की माला बोलना, हरिनाम को
But
दूसरा
if you chant Harinam, then
समय का हमारे पास में
we have no time.
इधर उधर चीज से इसलिए कहते हैं कहते प्रभु मेरे शरीर सुस्त है, जो मन है ना
Oh Lord,
वो
my
बड़ा
body is
दुष्ट
good,
है।
but this
हर
mind is
काम
such a
के लिए
big
समय
villain.
निकालेगा, लेकिन
He
भजन
can do
का तो
everything, but if you
हजार
say chant Harinam, he will make
इसलिए प्रभुपाद
1,000
कहते थे,
excuses.
सवेरे उठो, अपना
So
धोती
Prabhupada say,
और
take your
अपना मन को
shoe
100 बार
and beat your mind 100 times.
100 बार मतलब क्या? ये मन को समझाओ, मैं आज
Make your
दिन भर
mind
इधर उधर
understand.
समय नहीं
Don't
गंवाना।
wander here and
समय
there.
को गुरु वैष्णव
Use
सेवा
your time
भागवत
to chant
सेवा,
Harinam.
भगवान के नाम भजन में ही जीवन को अतिबाहित करना, मन को ये समझाना, ठीक है ना? इसलिए जो व्यक्ति हरिनाम
So
करेगा,
he
फल क्या देगा?
who is chanting Harinam, what will
हरिनाम
be
करने का फल देखो।
the fruit of that?
इसलिए हमारे गोस्वामी तुलसीदास जी कहते हैं,
Tulsidas is saying,
जन्म जन्म मोनि जाता ना कराई, अंतराम कहिया बतनाई। गोस्वामी तुलसीदास जी कहते हैं, जन्म जन्मांतर जतने करने पर भी
Rishi Munis who are chanting thousands and thousands of birds,
कुछ लोग
they
कहते हैं
can
ये
not even
लाख
recall
समय
your name
भैया रे, ये ले
at the end of their
वो
life,
ले भगवान को नहीं, सारा दुनिया की बात
even though they are doing your name for so many
लेकिन
birds.
आज देखो
But
हरिनाम
look,
करने का फल क्या
what
है?
is the result of Harinam?
की इच्छा, बोले क्या?
That,
बोले आप मेरे सामने खड़े हैं,
oh Mahaprabhu,
आपको
you stand in front of me,
करते करते
I see you
आपका नाम को लेते
chanting your name
और अपना चरण कमल को
and having your lotus feet
धारण करते
in my heart.
विश्वास को।
I can leave my body. Haridas is praying.
फिर महाप्रभु ने सारे भक्तों को बुला कर
Mahaprabhu called all devotees together. All were doing kirtan together.
कीर्तन
Look,
कर रहे थे,
how's a glorious death.
चरणों को हृदय में धारण किया,
He had lotus feet of Mahaprabhu in his heart, having darshan of Mahaprabhu,
किए और श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम लेते
chanting Shri Krishna Chaitanya. He left his body.
इसलिए कहते हैं इनका मृत्यु कैसे भीष्म जैसे,
So his death is glorious, like Bhishma Pitama. He could
चाहे तब प्राण
leave his body whenever he would like. Such a great
भगवान
death.
क्या किए? जिनको
And Mahaprabhu took him in his lap.
भगवान स्वयं ठाकुर जी स्वयं गोद
went to the ocean and said, "You are a Tirth, holy place, but now by his touch, you will be a Mahatirth, a great, great holy place." Normally, if someone leaves a body, if we touch the body, we should to take bath. Now, Haridas Thakur, when his body touched the ocean, then Mahaprabhu said, "Now you are more a better Tirth. You are the holy place of the holy places." Shashikala Didi was saying how Mahaprabhu put him in Samadhi, how he begged Prasad. What's the blessing he gave in the end? Someone who listens about Haridas on his appearance day, and also all the devotees who takes prasad on his tithi, Mahaprabhu said, "I bless everybody." That's soon they get Krishna Prem. So today, their tithi. Everybody who takes prasad here on this day, listening to this Harikatha, Mahaprabhu himself says, all will get Krishna Bhakti. You all will eventually get Krishna Prem. Mahaprabhu is giving this blessing. So we are all very fortunate. We are sitting here on this day. Thank you to Sachi Devi and to Kanhailal Prabhu. They are managing this temple so we can come here. Anupam Prabhu. Anupam Prabhuji. Gopal. Thank you. Pram Gopal. Govardhan Prabhu. Govardhan Prabhu. Govardhan Prabhu. Thank you. Narottam Prabhu. Thank you. हाँ हाँ वैजयंती
वैजयंती दीदी आ जाओ काम किया हाँ हाँ everybody clapping for everybody
This deity is doing seva all day. She's doing so much seva. Anupam Prabhuji, Prangopal, Narottam, all whole day are doing seva. Even in this age, they're also buying the temple and maintaining it. They all give money, and the money they have, they put in this temple. Krishna is very happy. Mahaprabhu, Gurudev, Prabhupada is well. They are all very, very happy. They invested their money in this temple. Krishna says to Uddhav, if my temple is being built somewhere, if someone gives one brick for that temple, there is a place reserved. I'll make a palace for him in Golok Vrindavan. So these people have not given only money, body, mind and speech. They are offering it in the service of this temple. Even in this age they are doing. So Gurudev is merciful for all and always be merciful. Give them bhakti. So all the devotees who came here to listen, some left, and all who are here, when I see you, I get very happy, very enthusiastic that I can speak. If there is no devotee, to who will I speak?
भक्त लोग हो तभी तो आनंद आता है।
If devotees are here, then I can
कलयुग में
enjoy.
इतने
And
संघे शक्ति, जब बहुत लोग मिल करके
when
कीर्तन करते
many
हैं तभी
people
आनंद आता
together come, do kirtan, then you like it.
है। हाँ, इसलिए जितने हलाने के जितने भक्त लोग उनके लिए ताली बजाओ, सबके स्वागत करना और यहाँ पर उत्साह दिया और विशेष
All the
करके हमारे
devotees who are
शशिकला जी,
here from
ये
Holland,
भी
from
रात
Germany,
भर खिचड़ी में लगी रही,
they're
प्रसाद बना
all
रोटी रोटियां
growing
बनी,
the enthusiasm for
प्रसाद
me.
बना दी।
Shashikala
अपना
Di from
छोटा
Holland
अपना
is
सब छोड़ छाड़
cooking the
करके
whole day.
और वहाँ भी
She
प्रसाद बनाने
sacrificed her
लगी, जहाँ
sleep
भी
for us.
दिन भर
She's
प्रसाद
doing it in
बनाने
Holland
में,
also and
हाँ,
here also.
प्रसाद बनाने में लगी। इसलिए
Cooking prasad.
इनको भी गुरु वैष्णव का सारे
Guru Vaishnavas
कृपा, इनको भी
give her all
गुरु वैष्णव
kripa.
का कृपा मिलेगा। इतने वैष्णव
Such
सेवा, वैष्णव
as
संत लोगों का
Vaishnav
सेवा
Seva she's
अभी
doing.
कर रहे हैं। इसलिए इनके लिए जोरदार
Also,
तालियां और माता जी के और कितने सारे भक्त लोग हमारे साथ हैं।
also devotees from Holland, they're all
हमारे
serving.
श्री प्राण गोपाल बड़े सुंदर ट्रांसलेशन बोल दो, ये अवसर भी मिलता है ट्रांसलेशन
Maharaj is
और जो भी
thanking the
बड़ा
translator.
सुंदर कीर्तन किया,
Maharaj is thanking Govind, the Mridanga
बड़े
player,
सुंदर कीर्तन किया गोविंद भैया ने और हमारे अनंत कृष्ण
and
प्रभु
our Ananta Krishna
ड्राइविंग करके
Prabhu who drove me to here.
हमारे ड्राइवर भी इसलिए और जितने सब
All
हलाने से
the
भक्त लोग आए,
devotees also from Holland
राशि
and Germany.
क्या दीदी का नाम,
Sudevi.
सुदेवी दीदी,
Sudevi Didi making
अनुराधा
beautiful
दीदी,
garlands.
जगत
Anuradha
मोहिनी
Didi
दीदी,
doing so much
अनंत
service.
मोहिनी
Jagat Mohini and Anang
और
Mohini
उनका पति का क्या
doing
नाम,
all service. Sachinandan
सचिनंदन बहुत
doing so many service. Sachinandan also
इसलिए
Prabhu.
बहुत सारे भक्त लोग आए थे,
All the devotees who came here,
चले गए सब
who
सब
all left already.
हम बोले जो भक्त सराय सब धन्यवाद है,
Thank
आप
you to
लोगों
all
का
of you.
उत्साह को बढ़ाया
You
है प्रभु जी और
you
जितने
give
सब
me so
माताएं,
much enthusiasm
जितने माताएं
and
सब
happiness.
भक्त लोग बैठे हुए हैं सबके सब, हाँ, और सची दीदी की
Sachi Didi ki jai.
इसलिए सबको सब धन्यवाद।
Thank you to all.
हरे कृष्णा। इसलिए अभी ठाकुर जी की आरती
So now we do Aarti,
फिर प्रसाद
then Prasad.
और सवेरे 5 बजे हम
Tomorrow 5 o'clock in the morning we will go.
इसलिए हम लोग सवेरे निकलेंगे तो फिर क्या ऑफिस का टाइम होने पर फिर ज़्यादा भीड़ भाड़ हो जाएगी।
So because of the traffic jam, that's why we go quickly from here to be before the traffic jam. Thank you.
हरे कृष्णा। आप लोग भी आते रहना, ठीक है, बीच बीच में आप लोग भी यहाँ आते रहना और हम माला फला करते रहना, ठीक है ना, हाँ, हरिनाम करो।
Kiva Jayo Jaya Gora Chande Arati Ko Shobha
Jaya Jaya Gora Chande Arati ko Shobha
Janahi Tata Bane Jagaman Lobha
Janhavi Tata Bane Jagaman
Rakhe Militai Cham Bame Gadadhara
Rakhi Nitai Ami Gadadhara
Nikate Akshata Sri Vasa Chakradhara
Nikate Akshata Vasa Chakradhara
Vashi Ache Gora Char Rakasi Vasani
Vivamati Achegora Ratmati Masavani
Iko Rena Brahma Adi Devagani
Arati Karena Adi Devagani
Naro Haryadi Kori Chamar Bulaya Sanjaya Mukunda Vasu Bhusha Adhikaya Sadha Bhaje Bhanta Bhaje Bhaje Haratala Madhuramritanga Bhaje Bahu Koti Chandra Ji Bhagai Jala Gora Dhala Deshi Bhagna Mala Kore Dhala Shiva Sutana Preme Padasada Bhagavati Vinoda Vete Gorara Sampada Jaya Jaya Radha Krishna Jugal Mila Arati Koro Ya Lalita Disakira Madhana Mohan Rupa Vibhang Pitambar Kiti Puja Chura Lalita Madhava Vame Krishna Lila Vasana Gori Rupe Guna Nana Vidhaya Kar Kore Dhanama Hari Malari Mohan Vajana Yudva Vishadhadi Sati Dallana Radhika
जप चामर धुलाए श्री राधा माधव पद सरसिया से श्री राधा माधव पद सरसिया भजत विनोद सखी पद सुख भाषे भजत विनोद सखी पद सुख भाषे जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल जय श्री राधा रमण हरि बोल जय जय 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 राधा रमण हरि बोल 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 हरि 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 बोल हरि बोल हरि हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि 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 बोल जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल Radha Vinod Hari Jai. Nitya Karishta Vishnu Parashtotas. Bhakti Vedanta Narayana. Nitya Karishta Vishnu Parashtotas. Bhakti Vedanta. Vaman Tidikam Goswami. Nitya Karishta Vishnu Parashtotas. Bhakti Vedanta. Shri Rup Vedanti Maharaj Ki Jai. Nitya Karishta. Om Shri Parashtotas. Bhakti Vedanta. Bhakti Pagyan Keshav Goswami. Nitya Karishta Om Shri Parashtotas. Bhakti Vedanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada Ki Jai. Shri Gaura Kishoras Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Dakshinan Shri Bhakti Vinod Thakur Ki Jai. Vaishnava Shri Jagannathas Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Shri Gauri Vedanta Chai Shri Baladev Ki Jai Bhushan Ki Jai. Shri Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakur Ki Jai. Shri Navatam Shri Nivas Shri Manani Prabhupada Ki Jai. Shri Krishna Kaviraj Goswami Ki Jai. Shri Rupsanathan Bhattacharya Shri Jiva Rupagan Dasana Chat Goswami Ki Jai. Shri Swarup Damodar Raya Ramani Shri Gaura Prashid Ki Jai. Namachala Shri Ragidas Thakur Ki Jai. Namaste Bhakti Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Vedanta Shri Vasi Gaura Bhakta Ki Jai. Shri Maya Pradam Ki Jai Shri Vrindavan Shri Purigam Ki Jai Shri Shanata Krishna Gopa Gopi Govardhan Shri Lakshmana Ki Jai Shri Radha Kunda Shyama Kunda Dhammadham Bhakti Ki Jai Jagannatha Baladeva Subhata Ki Jai Nishina Bhagavan Ki Jai Bharat Maharaj Ki Jai Sharasam Sharadam Sharachai Ki Jai Karamata Chittanya Mat Ki Jai Shri Gauriya Mat Ki Jai Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vidhi Sama Bhakti Shri Gaura Premanande Hari Hari Go Bhakti Vedanta Shri Maharaj Ki Jai. Krishna Bhakti Padi Devi Sadivaya Namo Namaha. Vancha Kalpa